And then, without the dog, leaving is always difficult. My life, before I got a service dog, was that just for me to go out and do things, I always had to have, an aide, a friend. Just getting in and out of my apartment was difficult. I had to knock on the neighbor's door to close my door.
Ryan Loosemore is among the less than 1% of the 49 million Americans with disabilities who have access to service dogs. But it wasn't easy for him to get it.
I ended up in a wheelchair in 2003. I was on a bicycle and I went to go do a trick, and the bicycle turned and my neck slammed against the ground and shoulder, and I broke instantly. So from that moment, I was paralyzed and in a wheelchair. I always had to depend on people, rely on someone, especially if I dropped something that was out of reach. I've been hoping to get a service dog and wanting to get a service dog since the dad broke my neck at the age of 16, but I never really knew on how to go about it. Every path that I took to get a service dog, you had to either pay or they weren't as trained or qualified.
People with disabilities, these people that really need dogs, are a population that has, significantly less access to those dogs.
So they estimate the cost at $50,000 a dog. So that, if you think about it, includes the breeding, the training, all the socialization, the raising, the food, the care of the animal, the housing of the animal.
Good boy. Use that back command until I'm through, and then once I have the room, I can just tell him, let's go.
People that need the dogs often aren't in a position to say, okay, I'll pay a few $1,000s for this dog.
We're not employed at, the rate that the able-bodied and neurotypical folks are employed. And then there's the matter of insurance. Insurance does not cover service dogs. Service dog programs that might be able to help with a fully trained service animal. Some are free and do the dog for donation, but those ones are rare. They are incredibly difficult to get into. The wait lists are years long.
Canine Companions for Independence is the oldest and largest of these programs in the United States. In 2019, they had about 5,000 applicants, but they could only match 300 with dogs.
Come here, Prescott.
There's so many people that are in the application process for CCI and just only so many dogs. Ryan is a great example. He's been waiting 2 years for a dog.
2 years just to be matched with a dog, just for them to invite me to team training. And that 2 years seems so long.
When you're accepted onto the waiting list, sometimes you have to sort of jump around because you can't just only serve person 1, person 2, and person 3 because all of them have very different needs, right? And so a lot of it has to be based on needs, what they're looking for, what kind of temperament in a dog they're looking for, what skills they need, as well as what their lifestyle is like. Are they a person who goes to work every day and they're taking the metro, or are they a person whose lifestyle is a little bit more low-key?
Canine Companions has a 2-week training course. It's called Team Training, where at that point the dogs are fully trained. They're ready to become service dogs. We then have to train the people that have applied for a dog how to utilize their new assistance dogs. Our dogs are taught nearly 50 commands.
So let's go.
Some of the bigger commands that folks come to us is picking up stuff they drop off on the ground. So get is that command.
There was a party with that hairdryer. I can do it.
There you go. You got it. You got it.
So he's realizing how heavy it is.
You got it, Jake.
He's trying.
Come on, Jake. That's it.
Yep.
You got
Tell him, motivate him, and now just praise. Once he grabs it in his mouth, I want you to switch to praise.
You got it. You got it, Jake. You got it. Good boy.
Tug tells the dog to grab on to a training tool that we call a tug strap. They grab onto it and they pull so they can open up doors and drawers and cabinets.
Yes! With the hopes of Prescott in my life and my service dog, he's going to assist me in getting out of my building, so I'll be able to go places by myself. I'll be able to go through stores and actually grab items. He'll be able to take out my wallet.
Nice job.
I'll have more freedom and independence that I haven't really had in the last 15 to 16 years when I broke my neck.
Side.
Yeah.
Good boy. That's it.
Yay, really nice.
I feel anxious and excited about going home It's going to be a change because the last 2 weeks we were all under the supervision and the guidance of our instructors. So if we had any questions, we could always go to them.
Yes.
Barbosa, get. That's it. There you go. That's it. That's it.
He's trying, you're right.
Get a big
He's
mouth.
trying to figure it out.
There you go. There you go. You got it.
Once we go home, it's going to be a different setting. It's going to be real, you know?
A month after receiving Prescott, Ryan has fully incorporated him into his day-to-day life.
Prescott? Jacob. I would say that Prescott has changed my life, you know? Definitely for the good. By making me happier, giving me more independence, you know? Bringing up my confidence. I could definitely say, you know, I've noticed a difference. You know, I have more freedom. If I drop something, if I go into a store, the dog can pick it up, can put it on my lap, can retrieve it, could fetch it. Hold. Give. Good boy. I could open the door as long as, you know, there's a tassel tied to it. He could open the door, I'd be able to close it. That's it, boy. Yep. Yes, that's it. Tug. That's it. Hold. Tug. Hold. Pull. Come on. That's it. You got it. Pull. 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 I've been waiting for this for like 5 years. Talking about it nonstop. It's like chasing a dream, right? And the thing is, you're just chasing it. You're not supposed to catch it. You're just chasing it. And that's how it was with getting a service dog. I was chasing it, you know? Kept believing, kept believing, kept believing. I was so impatient. There was a point where I'm like, I want to go just get a dog. But I'm like, if I go get a dog, it's not going to be trained like him. And these dogs are one of a kind. Like, even though I had to wait all these years, or whatnot, 2 years, 3 years, it's like, it was totally worth the wait.
Anything that's mine, he likes to lay on for some reason.
Good boy.